What's up, you guys? Me from Team Tech Reviews here in the video. Today I have the Haomuren Microphone KD8 XLR and USB dynamic microphone. Now, this microphone comes with a lot of different connections and ways for you to use it. It's compatible with a lot of different platforms and systems, such as PC, Mac, and mobile phones. This is Android and iOS, and Harmony OS, which is another Android device. We've got a cardioid polar pattern. We've got 24-bit audio, which means really high quality audio. Can't wait to test that out. We have frequency response of 50 Hz to 14 kilohertz. And the typeface on here, interface type is USB Type-C and XLR output jack. So what that means is you can hook up this microphone to anything that has a Type-C input, such as like the new iPhones and Android phones and PCs. And I don't know, I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna try the PlayStation. I don't know if it'll be compatible, but I'm gonna try that out. I don't have an Xbox to test this out on, so we are going to be testing this on the PC, which I have. I do have a Mac. We'll test it on there, and we'll test it on the mobile device to see how they sound and how they operate and how to get that going. And XLR, which I also have an audio system. Basically, it's like plugging a professional microphone into a audio system or an audio box. Yes, audio box is the word I'm looking for. An audio box to get a more crisp and clean sound, which is usually the go-to if you want a crisp, clean sound. Usually XLR is the way to go, but you still can get good and clean sound on USB Type-C. So we're going to unbox this and see how it looks and sounds. We do have live broadcast feature on here. Sound recordings, we have RGB light controls, a mute button, headphone connector, USB connector, like I said, XLR connector. And in the box we have dynamic microphone, the U stand, which is the mic stand, a lightning adapter, which I'm guessing means connecting to older iPhones that have the lightning port still, a USB-C to USB-A AC cable for better compatibility. And on the microphone itself, we will have the sponge cover here at the top, RGB light ring. So it's got a light ring on here for a nice cool gaming effect. A volume adjustment knob, as most microphones are going to have. A mute button, as most microphones have, which is good. An indicator light letting you know if it's on, off, etc. USB-C port, we have XLR and 3.5mm headphone jack. So already I do like how this microphone provides you with like all the essential features you want in a microphone. And bear in mind, this is on Amazon for $50 right now. So for $50 you get an XLR output or input, you get USB-C, you get a 3.5 headphone jack, RGB lights, a mute buttons, a sponge cover coming with it. It's got ambient noise reduction, and it claims to actually capture crystal clear audio. You get all of this just for $50. That is not too bad. So we're gonna unbox this and see what's inside, and then get to talking about the build quality, how it feels, how it looks outside of the box, give you some nice little B-roll to give you an idea of the microphone. I'll just do my best to describe how it feels in the hand, the weight, how it looks on the desk, and all that jazz. Let's get into that. All right, so we're gonna unbox this right now. Open that up, slide on out. Well, not exactly. So here we have the user manual, how to use the microphone, etc. Put it to the side. We open it up and we have our USB A to lightning connector in case you have older iPhones. That way it's compatible with that. Pretty cool. We like that. Extra compatibility. Over here we have, oh no. We have, let's see, this feels like a wire. We have USB A to C, and looks like USB C to C, I hope. So unravel this real quick. See what we got. Make sure it's everything as stated on the box. All right, so okay, so we have a longer USB-C. Oh no. Okay. So it's all one wire. So we have a USB-A right here, then a USB-C right here connector, and another USB-C at the end. So basically, if you're plugging in from the microphone to a computer, or microphone to Android or iPhone, the newer iPhone, etc. That's an interesting take on that. Huh. So that's how we connect the microphone with all our different platforms and whatnot. And here we have the microphone itself. So let's get all these things out of the way and make room for the mic. Oh, and then we have this thing right here, which I'm guessing is for connecting it to other mic stands and whatnot. Oh, that must be the U stand that it's referring to. Must be the U stand. Not sure how we would use this, but we'll figure that out as we go on. But right now, we're gonna talk about the build quality of this microphone. So, according to Amazon, where I get the information from this microphone, the enclosure material is an aluminum acryl tyrol butadiene ceratine sturdy material. Keyword aluminum. At first, when I felt this, I thought it was going to be like a plastic type feel, because it is very light, which is nice. It's very light, feels like a $50 microphone. Very light, easy to move around, not too heavy. These knobs on here, you can screw tight or loose to take the microphone off of here and mount it in a different way. In case you want to do a desk mount, you don't have to use the stand that it comes with. It comes with a mute button, a gain knob. We have USB-C connector right here, 3.5mm jack here, XLR input right here. We do have the RGB light knob right here to control the different RGB settings, which we'll cover here in a little bit. And then here's the sponge thing, and here's the mic without the sponge thing, and it's not pretty without it, so I highly recommend you keep it on. So that's about the build materials from the microphone. It doesn't say in the box, but according to Amazon, this can work with the PS4 and PS5, laptop, PC, computer, Chromebook, compatible iPhone, iPad, Type-C phone, and tablet. So pretty much this can work with anything. No mention of Xbox, but I don't have one to test it out with either. But for the most part, it's compatible with a lot of things. Gotta have the latest software updates, etc. So now that we covered the build quality, compatibility, all the other inputs, the material, how it feels in the hand, how it looks on a desk. I do have a ultra wide lens on here, so if it looks longer than what it is, it might be a little distortion from the lens since it's a wide angle lens, just so we can cover the basis of the unboxing and whatnot. But from what I'm seeing on my viewfinder, it's pretty true to life. There's nothing really distorted about what we're seeing right here. It is how it looks on camera and it does in person. So first thing I'm going to test this on is the iPhone, since that's the closest device to me right now, and we already have what we need to connect it and test out the mic quality. So we're going to do that right now. All right, so I have this connected to my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and we're going to do a mic test when it's connected to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. And when I test this out on other components like my PC and the PS5, which I don't know how I'm going to test it on the PS5. I'm assuming I can just plug it into the USB-C port in the front and it'll start recording. But we'll get into that, and it's not very ideal the way it's going to be set up. Like, I would never do it, but for testing purposes, we'll do that. Anyway, so right now, in 3, 2, 1, you're going to hear the mic from the iPhone. So this is a mic test using the iPhone 16 Pro Max using the Haomuren KD8 microphone. Let me know what you think in the comments below about the sound quality of the Haomuren KD8. Excuse the pronunciation, I didn't really practice pronouncing this product correctly. But let me know what you think. Do I sound crispy clear? Do I sound like a radio show host? Do I sound real smooth? Let me know if it sounds really good. And just to compare, so you know what the difference is between like the iPhone 16 Pro Max and this, like a regular just phone microphone. Well, not just any phone, 16 Pro microphone. So this is a mic test using the iPhone 16 Pro Max just to compare to the Haomuren KD8 microphone. Let me know in the comments below of what you think of the iPhone 16 Pro Max. All right, so now we're going to be testing the sound quality, not sound quality, but the functionality on the PS5 to see if it indeed will light up the PS5 and if we can select that as an option for the KD8 microphone. So we do have light on the KD8 microphone. As you can see right there, it is on with the PS5. And on the PS5 screen is showing me that the microphone for the KD8 is indeed functional. So we're all good right there. KD8 functions on the PS5. Although I'm not sure why you would use that when the PS5 DualShock controller does come with its own built-in microphone. And given the quality of the KD8, I would say you could probably save your money on that. And just given the setup, like, I have it on my coffee table just because it's, I don't know, the PS5 being way over there and me just usually chilling on the couch, which is right behind me, it's not ideal for me to use this microphone for any type of online gaming whatsoever. It may work for other people that have like maybe a desk setup with their PS5, but for me, it's not really an option. All right, so overall, what do I think of this microphone? Honestly, for $50 on Amazon, I feel like there's better. It's cute, it's got a nice aesthetic, it's lightweight, it can connect to multiple devices via USB-A or USB-C. I think it's neat that it has this double USB-A and USB-C connectivity for different devices. I think that's a good idea. However, the sound quality is not good to me. I have very high standards when it comes to sound quality, and experiencing like great microphones like the AKG C214, granted it's not a gaming microphone, but just knowing what it's like to have a really good rich audio recording and then comparing it to this, I'm not impressed. And then yes, it is $50, but I've had other microphones sent to me that sound a little better than this, honestly, around that price range. So would I recommend this to anybody? No. I do appreciate them sending it out for the review, but in my honest opinion, the functionality, the aesthetics, it just isn't for me. This device, it might be for you. If you just want the RGB lighting look and being able to adjust the colors and whatnot, that's cool. But even like the feeling of these wheels and knobs on here is it feels very cheap to me. And $50 isn't cheap. I know there's more premium microphones that are higher priced, but in the inflated economy that we have, I mean, you really want to get a bang for your buck. This isn't really a bang for your buck, in my opinion. Again, no hard feelings. I do appreciate them sending this out, but it's just not it. I think there could be better out there. So, and I do have videos talking about other microphones. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and like and comment and subscribe. I have more content coming pretty soon. Sorry for not being consistent. It's a very busy life. It's hard to keep up. Thanks for watching. Peace.